How to replace a belt on a electric whirlpool dryer. Very simple here. First thing we want to do, make sure the unit's unplugged. Then we want to go to the top of the unit where the lint filter is. Pull the lint filter actually out of the unit. Remove the two screws right here with a screwdriver. I already have them loose, so remove those two screws where the lid can actually come up. And on the front of the unit here, front left corner, front right corner, you'll see these little catches, and I want to get a good detailed picture because they're hard to open if you don't know how to open them. If you see the little catches right here, you actually have to push in on them and then pick the lid up, and you have to do both sides, and then the lid will come up and you can lean the lid directly back there where you can see what you're actually doing. I have this unit up off the floor where we can see, where I can get some good pictures on what we're actually doing here. So once the lid is taken off, we've got two screws here on the inside, front left corner, front right corner here, little 5/16 inch screws. Take those both out. Once those are out, unplug the lid switch. Make sure you unplug it very gently without breaking the harness here. And then you just got to wiggle up on the front a little bit, and the front will come directly off. And we're going to get some good pictures of right under here where you can actually see what the belt looks like here. Notice the lint. This right here is your idler, your belt idler, which holds tension on the belt. I want you to be able to get a good picture of what this looks like before I take it loose here. All we do is just kind of pull up on the idler here, and the belt will come off. Very easy. And then you can pull your drum right out. We're going to pull it right out, and we're going to put it back in where you can kind of see exactly what we're doing here. Very important that this belt goes on the way it came off, and I'm actually going to put it on here where you can see how it works because it's hard to see there with the unit there. The belt basically goes around the drum and comes back up just like this. And this is what it's actually going to look like. Let's do that one more time where you can see what it looks like here. And this is actually what it's going to look like. See how that works? Okay, now let's put it back in because a few things I want to go over with when you put your new belt on. When you put your drum back in, this is the way I do it. Very important that your back of your drum is sitting on your two rollers in the back. Very important that you make sure that they're in there. And just kind of turn it a little bit and they'll set right in. Then get your belt centered. Kind of, you can see the mark where the original belt was. And just kind of get it close. Then here's the fun part. Right here, make sure your idler is in the little catches on the bottom here. Get the lint out of the way where you can see what it looks like. And you stick that in there. Then take your belt, stick it on top of your idler. Run it through the hole on the bottom. And around your pulley. But this is the important part. Once you get your belt on and it's on properly, there will be tension on the belt. Make sure you take your drum and roll it around a couple revolutions where your belt, see, look at your belt right here. See how the belt is not lined up where it should be? If you put the unit back together and turn it on, it will roll right off the idler down there. So it's very important that you put it back like it goes and just slowly rotate several revolutions until your belt lines up. And once your belt lines up, then put your front back on and reassemble just like you took it apart, and everything is good to go.